Hey everybody, here is the painting from yesterday. It's not a great shot of it because it is still drying, so it is in this drying rack. And I don't know, I don't think I showed, well, these are the dried, the twin mallet smashes for the commission. And then this is, I think, from 2 days. Whoa, which way am I going? 2 days ago, maybe? And I really like how it turned out. The colors, the details in here are really neat. And then this, I'll set it there. This is that one. This is that one. See how exact I am? And I am so glad that I didn't add any more to it, because remember I kept going, does it need more? But I really like it. I don't want to ruin it. Should I add more? And I'm glad I didn't. And these, I love that outline. And this was made with ribbon. Like, I'll actually show you. These are wet. I am priming. Just this kind of ribbon, that comes like that. And here's others that I'm priming. Here are some that I am putting off. Oh, that's gesso. That's not what I'm using. There, the Liquitex gloss varnish I am putting off because I hate varnishing. So I'm putting those off. This is finished and resined and amazing. And then this is the one that I said I'm just going to end up keeping because, well, there, now you can see it. I missed this same darn spot again. So this is heavy. It has 3 coats of resin on it already. If any of you want to purchase it, I will put a 4th coat on. But until that point, I'm just gonna hang it up in my house because personally, I can't notice that, but I wouldn't sell it like that. So this painting, I put an unofficial survey on Facebook because I was never happy with this one. And it didn't look like me. I had too many cells. The gray was flat. I just did not care for it. And I would say 98% of the people agreed with me. A few said it's cool, which there are some really cool aspects to it. But the most telling comment was, you never ask these things, so the fact that you're asking means you already know the answer, or something to that effect, which was so true, because I don't like this. But sometimes I have paintings that I am not fond of, but I still think are good, that sell. But this one, but I'm still proud to sell it, I guess is how I should put it. But it's hard to sell one that you're not happy with, even so far. Like, I'm just not happy with it at all. I don't feel it's representative of my work. And I did sprinkle glitter on it, so there is some glitter. There's some really cool parts to it, but in total, So my first thought was obviously pouring black over it and then doing mallet smash with gray, neon blue, and white. Just like maybe one, like right here, just one. And then I thought about a string pull with white and then the gray and then one big blue one on top. But that seems really chaotic in my head. I was trying to picture it. Somebody sent me, so I think I'm gonna go with my first with the Mallet Smash. Somebody sent me though, it's on my Facebook page, so I would assume others could see it. She did a black negative space with a string pull of different colors, and it looked really great. And what she used for the colors, which I didn't even know was a thing you could buy, is, and now I can't remember, it's paint tints, you know, like when you get your paint tinted at the hardware store, they put your white can underneath and then you see the little colors drip in. Well, she just bought those little colors. She said she bought, yeah, I think she bought them in the 2 ounces. So I think she brought her own containers in, is what it sounded like. And I thought that was, I mean, that's something I never would have thought, but you would think the color would be quite intense, you know, because they don't pour tons of it into there. Plus you could add it to white to do other things. I just mixed this and I don't think I put as much water as I would have liked, but it is not super thin or super thick, so I'm not gonna alter it, and I don't know if the tiny amounts of glitter I can barely feel with my hand, so I highly doubt they're going to show up under a layer of paint and then resin. I just got more resin delivered to the house. Seriously, I wish I could buy it in, because now I'm using Stone Coat. And I should contact them because, like art resin, you can buy the 2 gallon, where you get a gallon each of resin and hardener. But the art resin at Stone Coat just comes in a gallon. I should just contact them and see if I can get a deal if I order 2 gallons. But I still have to use other people's coupon codes. They haven't given me one, but that is a-okay because I get to support my fellow artists. And I've been giving Christina's code out because she's the one that I keep in contact with the most. So hers is capital CWA. But there's a lot of them. Artist Till Death, or Artist to Death, is that what it's called? There's so many. And some of these lovely artists have put on comments under my pages that they have them, or under my videos that they have them, so I'm sure you can find some that way as well. So those of you that do have coupon codes, I'm fine with you posting them, because I don't have a coupon code, so it's not like we're in competition. And I don't feel artists should be in competition anyhow, but so you can post those. What is this? Heck. Oh. I do want to show you, let me take my gloves off. I don't know if I showed this or not, but I'm showing you this for a few reasons. And if I already did, I apologize. You get to see it again. So this piece, I used a ton of iridescent medium in it. So much so that it lightened the black. And it is super shiny with the resin, super shiny. And this was a pour over a pour. So it had been real textured looking, but through the resin, like I'm looking here at an angle, and I can't tell that there's ever a texture issue with the paint. But the other thing I did with that one, because I'm going to keep that one, was I resined it after only maybe 8 or 9 days. Which you should usually wait longer, for it to cure. But since I was keeping it for myself, I kind of used it as an experiment, both with painting over a piece that had that much texture, because the other one dried. It didn't crack, but it got a funky texture on it somehow. So painting over that and resining to see if that funky texture would fade away, and it did. And then to resin early to see if there are any negative side effects. And so far, it is fine. So we'll see. Gosh. I see this and all I want to do is put white lines on it. But I'm going to try the Mallet. Or I may, I guess I'll try the Mallet. Only putting a teensy bit of gray because gray is so flat. Can anyone tell me why gray is so flat looking? No matter what type of gray I use, whether it's like gray, it came gray, or I mix black and white, or gray is always so flat. I just don't know why. So if anyone knows, feel free to fill me in. Trying to put this blue lid back on. I think I'm actually going, this is a blue that has glitter in it. And, well, it's a glitter paint, like a craft paint. And then it has Pearl X powder with some pouring medium. I usually don't. Sometimes I find that, I don't know. This is just an odd one because it's not made of a normal paint, and it has both mica powders and the glitter and pouring medium. It's just got a lot of stuff in it, so it doesn't seem to react like normal. So every time I hit it, it felt like my mallet was suctioning. Oh, but look at this. See, maybe I should have just poured black right here and done it, and then done the rest of this. Well, I'm not adding another one. Just trying to decide if I like this one. Hardly any color. Roger, I am self-conscious every time I use this straw, and it's all your fault, by the way. I'm going to get you to change your mind on straws. So I looked up air compressors, air guns, and I found like the kind you use for like the little cars, you know, the little things of paint. Is that what you guys are using? The cheapest was like 45 bucks. Otherwise, there's like the air compressors I used on my parents' table, which is like hundreds of dollars, you know, with a tank that is just ginormous. Hey, I can see myself. Ooh, I am dizzy as all get out right now. Holy crud. Okay, I'm gonna sit down for a second and see what I've got going on here. Oh my God. Dizzy. All right, so put some paint here. And as always, if you need more information, look at my video descriptions with the links and check out my playlists. I have noticed a lot of you constant viewers have been helping me out with questions, and oh my God, I appreciate it so much. I should have like a drawing with whoever helps the most with my questions wins a painting or something. Because you guys answering, because you know all the answers, really is helping me. Because I seem to be a couple weeks behind in corresponding. And so I'll see people responding. And also, feel free to respond with your own opinion or views or what you do with your paintings, because we all learn from each other. I'm just trying to bring some more color into it right now. doesn't really look too much like a mallet smash, actually. I'm not quite sure what. And I'm not sure how much. I gotta crack my back. It's killing me. Gosh. It really needs something else. I'm gonna try a purple. I'm just adding it on top of this other one. And then I do have this purple glitter paint that I may just add on top, just because I've never used it, so I'm curious. But I think I will, what was is this the color? I think this might have been the purple that I used on that painting that I can't seem to get the resin right. And this purple has no name, so I don't know if I mixed it or what color it is. I guess this is kind of turning into a reverse mallet smash. that's an actual chunk of something. Trying to decide. Maybe I can just pour over this. Get it so I don't want those black or those white lines and stuff on it. I have to tilt slow because I don't want the rest of it to change. It doesn't really want to move. My husband's loud up there, but he'll be going to bed soon. He's running a all-day marathon thing tomorrow called Market to Market. So Omaha's Old Market District to Lincoln's. They run it in teams and their teammates follow in like vans and trucks and they take turns. I don't run, so it sounds like a horrible nightmare of a day to me. Which is why I'm spending the day going shopping with my daughter. Since my son ditched me for my daughter's boyfriend, I had asked him to do something. Ow! Oh, that was a resin, like a little resin ball from the back of the painting. It's like stepping on a Lego. Hurts like heck. I like this. I really do. I'm glad I added the purple. And that I kept it simple. I like it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.